Hello everybody, welcome back to Vampyr, and we are back in our home with our poor mother, who's gone a bit doolally. Hello, mother.
Hello again, mother.
Jonathan, back already?
Ah.
Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you.
Oh, please don't do that.
You shouldn't stay away for so long.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, poor mum. Oh, goodness. Yeah, do you really think I neglect... Oh, wow. This is going to be deep, and this is just, how much? Like, a couple seconds of the recording.
Right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son. A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
Oh. Okay, what do we say? I am a threat to you, yes. Just gotta be honest.
I wish I could stay here and take care of you. But I'm involved in some terrible things. And I don't want to put you in any danger.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother?
Wow.
Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Oh. I just don't want to hurt. Like, yeah, well.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time.
I'm sorry.
Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
Yeah.
I was attacked, Mother. And I've not been the same since.
The important thing is that you finally returned home. I was worried, you know. You were the last member of the family of whom I had no news. Even Mary comes more often than you.
Oh, God.
Goodbye,
I'm
Mother.
sorry. Goodbye.
Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, my God. Outlive it. Like, it's true that you do outlive your children, but to this extent, where I'm just immortal and then just cannot die. Hey, Avery. Oh. Oh. Thank you for the stuff.
Miss Reed, what? Yes,
know.
Mr. Jonathan?
Yeah.
I'm currently investigating sources of the epidemic in this
Hell's
part
here.
of town. Do you know anything useful?
Not really, except all the MacPherson's servants resigned a few days ago. They feared becoming infected, they said.
The MacPhersons? Where do they live?
I think it's a rich house near the railway bridge in the southern part of the district.
Yeah. So, pretty much what everybody's been saying is about this house.
Goodbye.
Of course,
We don't have to talk to everybody, but I've noticed that if we talk to everybody, we get all the information. Silver Fork, it's ours! We have the legendary fork. Alright, let's see. So, I think we got miasma level up, right? So I think we can now talk her into letting us into the house as well. I think I had like a time frame shortage, which is happening more and more and more. So yeah.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
Oh, have we already...
I'm investigating...
Infection is everywhere these days.
Yes? What about...
Not enough.
Ah, it's the same thing. Oh, here we go.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too.
Yeah.
I'm not alone.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No. but I've published my leaflets all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm printing the truth.
Well, maybe if you met with your other half and then you could talk it out, but then you'd hear yourself, wouldn't you?
What do you
Which is
mean
really
you're not
creepy.
alone? Who have you met?
The Guard of Prewin, the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End.
Yeah.
But as a doctor, maybe you could, Johnny.
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please, gather all the information you can find about vampires and bring it to me. You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
Oh. Yeah.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already, unnoticed thanks to the epidemic. We are all in danger here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan.
I'm not mad.
You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
I think it's this one if we want more information. So let's
Clarence,
do it.
You've always been a reliable and a good friend to me. If you say you saw a vampire, then I believe you.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for your trust. You don't know what that means to me.
It's all right. But if you want my help, you have to explain exactly what happened.
The first time it was in
Ah,
Rouen.
here we go.
I saw an officer drink the blood of a soldier.
Oh.
I saw its teeth. Saw it bite. It was a vampire, Johnny, and they're here too.
And there we go. That's why I wanted to say I could get him help, but I knew this was going to cut off as soon as that happened. So I'm really glad I didn't do that.
Clarence, tell me about the vampire you saw in France.
I was enjoying my leave in
Bonjour.
Rouen. I left the bar. Took a shortcut back to the barracks.
Oh dear.
I saw it in a back alley. An officer in a stained uniform biting into a soldier's neck.
Were you
But
drunk?
you were drunk, weren't you? Are you sure these two men were not just kissing?
Please don't insult me, Johnny. I hid, and I saw him leave. Then I saw the body, drained of all blood. I've seen the same marks here in London since I've returned.
Did you ever see that officer again?
No. He wore the uniform of the Royal Warwickshire Regiment. I did some research, but found no trace of him. He probably stole it from a previous victim.
Interesting. Interesting.
You need some rest, Clarence.
Get some
You
sleep.
should try to sleep.
Get to sleep. Wake up. Have a poop. Go sleep. Have a poop. Wake up. Have a poop again. Rinse and repeat. Hello? Would you let me in?
Hello again, Venus.
Jonathan, you're still up. Can't you just knock at people's doors during the day?
Let me in.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes.
Come on.
For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. I remember
Yeah,
when Mary
Jonathan.
came here with her husband and her son. They were such a beautiful family.
Yeah. It's a shame her husband died in the war. Her husband died in the war, baby lost during the plague, and then Jonathan bit her, became a vampire, then died again.
Always welcome here. But at this hour of night?
Yeah, I can understand that. Sorry I'm not talking to you, Mary, and I'm looting everything. It's just that your stuff is so good. Hello.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too?
Yeah.
Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The McPhersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could just be afraid of getting sick.
Perhaps you're right. But if I were you, I'd pay them a visit. A big house, reachable through a courtyard, to the north of the railway bridge.
Oh, thank you. Let us, how have you been since the last time? Yeah.
How have you been since the last time we met?
What last time?
How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty. Like all British women.
Oh.
You have no idea what it was like. To wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I
I
understand.
understand that.
Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Tell me about the neighborhood.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan.
What?
Please accept my condolences for your sister.
Oh yeah, that was. Thank you.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden. And I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
It's
There's no need to
understandable.
apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise.
Oh.
You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
Okay, I'm not gonna say it's been easy for you, but I think being nearly shot, blown up in in the trenches, I think just maybe it might be a little bit more different, but we all deal with things in
Do you
different
need
ways.
my medical attention?
No thanks, John.
You all right then? Good. Yeah.
Venus.
Venus.
Why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now.
Of course I do.
And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
Well, they're idiots, aren't they? Although, if he might need some help. Yep.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt.
Oh.
I was so relieved to have him back.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he starts doing this,
I
yeah.
quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
You don't believe him?
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
Sad thing is, he's not wrong.
Goodbye.
Like, if you have evidence and everything, it's fantastic, but he doesn't have any evidence. He's literally just...
Worst.
Oh. Poor fella. Alright. Oh, they're rich. They got a
It's locked.
bathtub. Look at this. Oh, by the way, for people that don't know about this kind of time in England, this was a luxury. If you had a bathtub, you were filthy rich. Oh. Alright. Alright, so we need to... Hello? Can I... Oh, there. Yeah, now we can get into the, we can find her friend in
No
here.
invitation is needed to enter this building. That can't be a good sign.
No, because it means...
No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in.
Oh, there's a speckle of blood there. On the bed as well. So... My dear... Junis, I can't... Okay, my dear Jokos, I can't wait to see you again tonight, tomorrow. I can hardly wait. Since we kissed on the bridge while the moon was bright in the night sky, I want to feel your teeth. I want to feel your teeth against my lips. I want to feel your teeth against my lip. Are they kissing properly? Because you do realize that you don't kiss teeth, right? Right? Oh, the expression of pain of your sweet bite on my neck. Oh. You devil, you, for the longest second ever, I feared you were going to kill me right there on that bridge in the middle of the night, but no. Oh, my dear Jaquus, you reminded me of the delicate fiance I know who you are. You were the only teasing me, and I can't wait to drink your blood for good. This time, come back to my sweet friend, Alessa's, as in an immortal, to play with her. Oh. A little first, and come back to my sweet... first, of course, like you taught me to play with mortals. And then I'll turn her into one of us too, and we'll rule the knights of London. Oh.
Emily wanted to become a vampire.
Yep.
Something must have gone wrong. Someone is responsible for this mess. But who?
But who? What? And why? And how? Find out next week. Okay, so we can't go anywhere up. Where are we? There's two people here that we still haven't met. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, there's still clues in the room then. Oh! Yeah.
Blood. I should follow the trail.
Yeah, well, the trail leads out. Oh, it leads outside. Oh. Superman land. Wine man, either hero, whichever you're. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's this way. Towards the docks, right? Okay. Don't really need their blood, but it just makes a good combo so we can get the stamina back. And they don't get an opportunity. Where are we going? Oh yeah, right. We're looking for the blood. Yeah, it leads over here. Hello. Oh, for goodness sake.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I'm not here to sustain myself. I'm currently investigating the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right?
Right.
Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
Is he French?
And who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Colombes, at your service, my dear cousin.
Huh?
You're French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world. So many countries, so many tantalizing tastes.
Uh-huh.
Dear cousin, are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
What are you doing here?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such
What's
a
more terrifying, an
delicate,
English
yet
vampire or
intense
French vampire?
spectacle.
Write in the comments. Who's more scary?
You take pleasure from others' misery.
I have been a totally
German
depraved and
vampire.
immoral
Oh.
creature since the day I was reborn.
I'd be
sir.
terrified of German
And
vampire.
probably before.
What do you plan to do here?
Take pleasure. Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
Uh-huh. Because the German vampire would scream at you so loudly in a normal voice, you'd be like, ah!
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last redingote.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know? Sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
Your cruelty deserves punishment, sir.
And what else is new?
Oh, jeez. Level 30. I've started this fight. Take that. So sorry. One less vampire to keep drinking of people and causing them. Damn. You should never be trying to make... It's such a risk to make another vampire in this lore. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna... Where is it? No, that's not it. Where is it? It's like a place marker and then FFF. Yeah, because it kept placing markers and I didn't want it. Alright, where are you? Hello.
Good evening, old chap.
I won't lie.
Alright, let me just double check. So it's the
You need
evidence
some
that we
rest.
need. 755. Woo! Hello!
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Pleasure. Yeah, I found Emily. I'm
I
sorry.
have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned.
Yeah.
I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No,
No.
the risk is real.
Yeah.
Have you any idea what a body has to endure to become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood?
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
You don't need to. No. Oh. Yeah, I'll take it.
Goodbye.
She's been quite busy these last...
I love how easily I was turned. I was like, no, you don't need to give me that. Oh. Okay, can I upgrade this? Right, we better go see how we can upgrade it. Maybe it'll be better, maybe it'll be worse. Who knows?
If you wish to stay tonight.
Alright. Alright, so if we add... Oh, we can get better stun on it. How much is the mace? The mace is 36, 10 speed. This is 10 speed, but we... I'll see how much I can increase the stamina of it. If it ends up being better, then... 41. Less stamina drain, less stamina drain. So, let's see. So when we increase this to... It'll be 44, but never, like, it might just be that we use this from now on. So let's go, Jonathan, if you wouldn't mind. It's exactly the same, but less stamina. So, and then it's gonna cost even less stamina. A little bit less stun from the mace, but honestly, it's not going to be, like, 2 or 3 points isn't going to matter that much. This Impaler was really, like, good. I wish I had held on to those materials, but...
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Amen. Let's see, so we have to go over here and over here. So I'll go to this closer one.
Support the equality between men and women.
Let's go. It's this way, so it might be...
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Yes, Jonathan, yes. We need to get in there. I gotta get in there. Is that a toilet? Is it? Or is it just a storage area? Could be a toilet. Wait, does that lead in? Oh no, it's... Oh, is it? Ah, that's why. Small junk. Nice silver fork. Feels a lot better. Goodness me. Slowly we're getting the medicine that we need. Okay, that probably leads into the house. It's weird that we're doing the objective really quickly, but I just want to try and get at least one of the sides done since we were so close. Sorry.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Not this time. Ow! I still got poisoned. Just gonna unlock it, so just in case. You never know. Hello? Everybody dead in here? Oh, wait, no. A remarkable shotgun. Nice.
She tricked me! I love you! Fucking pathetic pig!
Did it say nullified? Nullified? She completely... Oh, she can take damage from it, okay. I don't know it was nullified. Was it nullified that she would fall down? Damn it.
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Oh, that's terrifying. Please don't say that.
Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe and click that notification bell because there's going to be more of this content on its way. So I hope that you all have a lovely day and see you soon. Bye!